Lower your computer screen for a second. Thank you. Here we go. 2.5 polynomials. Polynomials, yeah. Polynomials. All right. Good morning. We are looking at polynomials today. We want to be able to add and subtract polynomials, which is really just an application of what we learned yesterday. So it's really the same thing we did yesterday. It's a little easier. It is essentially combining like terms. So this is really just sort of a, hey, here's a little thing, and we can do the same sort of stuff we just did with polynomials. So what are polynomials? Poly, does anyone know what the word poly means? Does it mean what? No. A polygon is a shape. That's true. So let me say, you guys, you struck on a word polygon. P-O-L-Y. Oh my God, G-O-N. It's too early. It's Friday. We have the longest week of my life. All right. Polygon. You know about polygons. Polygons are shapes, right? Flat shapes. Have you heard about polytheism? Polyester. Polytheism. Have you heard that? What about polydeity? Polydeity. Have you heard that? No. No? Okay. So polytheism is many religions. That's what that means. Okay. And polydeities means many gods. So when you're thinking about your ancient societies like the Greeks, the Egyptians, right? They worshipped many gods. Okay. So the word poly actually translates to many. And then nomials is actually the word for name. You think about, is anybody in Spanish in here? Yeah. ¿Qué es tu nombre? ¿Qué es tu nombre? So, all right. So nomials, like nombre is name. Okay. And so this has many names, but in math we translate it to many terms. And so what I really love talking about big words, because they're made up of a bunch of littler things, and they all have meaning, and it's very kind of cool. Polynomials means it's something with many terms. And so the definition, an algebraic expression that consists of two or more algebraic terms. So it has many algebraic terms, and that's what it means. And so I could give you an example of a polynomial, something like 2x squared plus 3x minus 7. That is a polynomial. How many terms do you see here? 1, 2, 3. 3 terms. All right. It's got quite a few terms there. They're algebraic terms because they have letters and numbers, and they're connected with operations, add, subtract, and multiply. Okay. So this is an example of a polynomial. I could also do something like 3x minus 2y. That is also an example of a polynomial. It has 2 terms, so 2 or more terms with letters and numbers and operations. Okay, so these are just polynomials, and in standard form, the standard form for a polynomial, which really just means how do we normally see it, how do we normally like to look at it, the term should be written so that the exponents go in decreasing order? We want the exponents to go from highest to lowest. And that's the easiest way to recognize our polynomials. So for here, we want to write some polynomials in standard form. So I want anything that has x's should come first. So I have two terms here, and this is really important. We have, what's the sign on the 7? Positive. Okay, so this is a positive 7, and what's the second term? Negative 2x. Very good. So what I want to do is I have to trade the order. The things with x's need to come first. So I want the negative 2x and then the plus 7. This is our polynomial in standard form. What is the exponent on this first term? X. And then it turns out that the 7, this is a constant. It actually has an x to the 0 on there. How come I don't see x to the 0? What is any number to a power of 0? Oh, it's one of our rules. It's 1. Yeah, it equals 1. And so it was there before, but we simplified it because it just equals 1. And so I don't need to write 7 times 1 because that's just 7. Okay. And so we can see here that the exponent of 1 and then there's the exponent of 0. So those are in decreasing order. Let's look at number 2. We have how many terms do you see? 3 terms. Very good. They are negative 8n, positive n squared, and positive 14. We have 3 terms. Which one should we write first? Which one has the highest power, the highest exponent? The 2, yeah, positive n squared. That is the highest exponent. The biggest exponent goes first. Then what comes next? Negative 8n. That's negative 8n to the first. And then our constant 14 goes at the back. So we have a power of 2, and then the power of 1, and then the power of 0, or the constant. Okay? This is standard form. All right, let's try another here. Number 3. How many terms do you see? 3 terms. What are our 3 terms? Excellent. Positive 25, negative 2a, and then positive 10a squared. Which one should we write first? 10a to the second power. The highest power goes first. Then what comes next? Negative 2a. Very good. What comes last? Positive 25. Beautiful. So you just put them in order. That's all. That's all we're doing for now. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Let's look at number 4. How many terms do you see? 3 terms. What are our 3 terms? 8w squared. Negative 2w.
Positive 7w.
And positive 7w to the 4th. Good, good, good. Which one should come first? Yeah, 7w to the 4th should come first. The highest exponent, the biggest exponent is 4. What should come next? 8w squared. That's the next highest exponent. What should come last? Negative 2w, the last thing. And you can see that's all we're doing here. We're just reorganizing. So we have the highest power first, and then they count down from there in decreasing order. Lachlan, close your computer, please. Thank you. All right. Is there anything hard about this, or are we just rearranging? Just rearranging, okay? So this is in standard form. All we're doing is writing them in decreasing order, okay? So that's all we're doing there. Now, that's the easy thing. Just sort of rearranging. Do you need to do one more?
No.
No? Okay. So, now, adding polynomials. Pay close attention here because it's either going to be really hard or it's going to be really easy, okay? We want to add our 2 polynomials here. You can see there's a plus sign, a plus sign, a plus sign in between all of these examples. All they're saying is we're going to add one polynomial, add another polynomial. We're adding two things together. The parentheses have nothing in front of them except a 1, okay? These parentheses aren't necessary. So it is simply 7x plus 15 plus 4x minus 9. Those parentheses aren't doing anything important for us, so we can drop them. Now, all we have to do is combine like terms, and that's all we have to do when we're adding polynomials. So we've been combining like terms all week, ladies and gentlemen. 7x's plus 4x's.
Where's it for?
I test, I think.
What is it for, guys?
I test, yeah. All right, here we go. Mason, 7x's plus 4x's is how many x's?
Yeah, 11 x's.
11 x's, good. And then we have a positive 15 and a negative 9. Are these on the same team or they go to war? They go to war. Who wins? Positives win by how many? 6. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we're doing. We're combining like terms. Yeah. Totally easy. All right. Let's look at number 11. Are my parentheses doing anything for us, Stevie? Are my parentheses doing anything for us?
No.
No, they're not. So I'm just going to drop those parentheses. 7c squared plus 2c plus 6c squared minus 8c. And then all we need to do are find the like terms. 7c squared is similar to what other term? Good. They have matching variables. They both have the c squared. 7c squared plus 6c squared is 13c squared. Very good. Then I have a positive 2c and a negative 8c. Do these join forces or go to war? War. Who wins? Negatives by 6c. Very good. The negatives win by 6c. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be done. We'll be done. All right. Let's look at number 13. Are my parentheses doing anything important here? No, they're not. We have 8 minus 5x plus 6x squared plus 5x squared minus 8x minus 7. I just need to find all the like terms. Let's see, I'm going to start with my highest powers. So I have my highest power here is 6x squared. What's his friend? 5x squared is his friend. Very good. They have the same variable, x squared. They match. They're the same shape. 5x squared plus 6x squared is 11x squared. What should I add together next? Good. I have a negative 5x and a negative 8x. So are they on the same team or are they at war? Same team, both negatives. How many negatives do we have? Ooh. 13. Yeah, negative 13. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. 13 x's that are negative. Very good. And then what are the last things I should combine? The constants. The constants. Yeah. Positive 8 and negative 7. Friends are at war. War. They're at war. Positive 8. Who wins? Positives win by 1. Very good. Give me a thumbs up. Do you good with this? Just combine like terms. All right. Very good. Let's turn the page. Now, subtracting is much more challenging. Well, not really. We want to, when we are subtracting the polynomial, we need to distribute the negative. Okay. So From yesterday, subtraction screws everything up. Right here, there is a -1 in front of the parentheses. It's different. And we have to be careful anytime there's subtraction. We have to distribute the negative. Is there a negative in front of the first set of parentheses? No. That is just a +1. I could distribute a +1. Does it change anything? No, it doesn't change anything. So, but the negatives do change things. So we want to be careful with negatives. I'm going to drop the parentheses to start. And then here, I have to change the signs. What is negative times 5x? Negative 5x. What's negative times +3? -3. So the negative, the subtraction sign, is going to change the signs of everything after it. So we have to be a little bit careful. But now we just have to combine like terms. So distribute the negative just like we did yesterday. We distributed, then we combine like terms. All right. I'm going to put together first my 7x and my -5x. What is 7x's and the -5x? 2x's. Very good. And then we have a +2 and a -3. Who's going to win? Negatives by how many? 1. That's it. All right. Let's look at 21. What do I have to do first? Distribute the negative. Here's this negative that we're subtracting. We need to send that to both things. What happens with the first set of parentheses here? Do we have to do anything special? Drop the parentheses. 8w² minus 7w. But back here we have a negative times 3w. What's that do? -3w. And then I have a -1 times -2w. What's negative times negative? +2w². Do you see how the signs are changing? We went from +3w to -3w. -2w² to +2w². That's what a negative does. It changes the sign. Okay. All right. What should we add together first? The w². The w² we're going to add together first. The highest powers. Lachlan, how many times have I told you to close your computer? 8w² plus 2w² is? 10w². Thank you. And -7w minus 3w's. Same team or more? Same team. They're both negatives. How many negatives is that? -10w. Very good. All right, number 25, last one, I think. Is this the last one? You get it pretty good? Yeah, it's pretty easy, huh? Okay. What do we need to do on number 25? Distribute the negative. Distribute that negative. Do all the things in the parentheses there. What happens with the first set? Drop them. Just bring down the terms. 3a² minus 4 minus 3a. And if we distribute the negative, negative times 5a, -5a, negative times 5a², -5a², and then negative times -7, positive. Negative times negative is positive. All those signs change. I'm going to start with the highest powers. 3a² minus 5a². +3 and a -5. Who's going to win? Negatives by how many? 2. -2a². Very good. What should I add together next? -3a and -5a. They have the next highest power of 1. All right, -3a is a -5a. The same team, or do they go to war? Same team. We got a lot of negatives here. 3 negatives and 5 negatives is how many negatives? 8. -8a. Very good. And then last we have a -4 and a +7. A -4 and a +7. Who wins? Pause is doing by how many? 3. All right, beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have any questions for me? Fantastic. I think make sure you're careful